Good evening and welcome to another Coaches Show here at Roosters Men's Grooming at the Tower Center across from 1890s Ranch. Tonight, Coach Vincent is with our volleyball team at their end of the season banquet, and so tonight, Coach Brown is with us, offensive coordinator for the Rangers.
Yes, sir.
And wow, what a game. Taking on LBJ again.
4 times, and I think they said 14 months, something like that.
That's pretty crazy.
That's a lot of familiarity right there.
Definitely.
I think we know what they like to do. They know what we like to do, so it makes it fun. They have a great coaching staff over there. The kids play really hard, and so it's always fun to play against teams like that. We had a good plan, and the kids played really well, played really hard, and we were fortunate enough to be able to come out on top and get to keep playing.
And not to really go on it, but it's just one of those things. It's almost there's a community sense there now, especially after last year. Just playing with each other. The kids have a lot of respect for each other with the districts and stuff, which is really cool to see.
It was really amazing after the game and the handshake. Obviously, their team was very upset, this end of their season, but it was just, to a man, it was just great game, coach. I've got a great team. Good luck. Make a big run. A lot of them are saying, y'all win it all. It was really cool to see.
Yeah. Well, and which with that, now brings us to the area finals. And
we have an opportunity. We were playing a really good team. Lockhart is they're good. They have a very unique offense that people outside of Liberty Hill don't know a lot about, the little slot T stuff, and they play extremely hard on defense, so it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Yeah, that's the thing. If anybody's seen Liberty Hill play in this area, there's not going to be a lot of passing from them. It will be there, but it just could be, just at random times.
I saw someone post on a chat deal that the way we run the ball and the way they run the ball, this game could last an hour and a half. Everybody go home.
I think Danny Davis said that the over/under is 10 for passes.
We'll see. We depends on the game, right? Depends on the game. What we need to do, hopefully, is what we do.
Well, with that, explain to us what from the fans what to look for with the slot T and what our defense might look like, what our offense is going to look like against their defense.
I actually have coached in that slot T system several years ago when I was coaching. excuse me, down by Corpus Christi in a town called Mathis. We ran the slot T, and the thing that our fans the toughest thing they're going to have is being able to find the ball, because the fullback and the backs line up about 6 inches behind the quarterback, and they have guys going every direction, and the quarterback and everybody carries out their fake, and there's runners running everywhere. So the tough part for our defense, the challenge for our defense, and then anybody watching is who has the ball and where is it. So that'll be fun. It's a great challenge for Coach Geist and the defensive staff.
And some of the old schoolers might kind of think about the wishbone type.
Yep, similar. A lot of option, a lot of that kind of stuff. So.
And offensive wise, what are we looking? What's their defense going to look like versus what we've seen in the district?
They play extremely hard. They run an odd front. They run like a lot of the schools that we have. Cedar Park runs an odd front. It's similar to us. It's we run an odd also. It's a lot like that. They run to the ball really well. Watching the film today, we're just and this weekend just impressed with every time there was a tackle. It seemed like there was 3 and 4 and 5 lions around the pile. So that's the big thing we pushed our guys on, is we got to stay on blocks the entire time, because they really fly the ball well. They really play hard, and that's a great compliment to their coaching staff and the kids and the whole program.
Normally, Coach Vincent talks about the players of the week. Mm-hmm. Do you happen to have that?
I think we've got them. I think, like I said, it was a lot of fun, and we had a lot of kids play well. Defensively, I know Tyler will help me if I mess up. D lineman was Jay Mobley, played great. The linebacker was Bo Jackson. Secondary was Jeremiah Chambers, who he's been kind of a hybrid for Coach Geist. He plays some outside backer, plays some safety, and then the MVP was Tyler Harris. They went on and on talking about his production points, and I don't keep up with all that defensive stuff, what they do. But, all these production points, whatever, they're just going on and on about how hard it is for a corner to get that kind of stuff. And that Tyler played really well. Offensively, our offensive lineman was Trey Widener, played great. our offensive line was just fantastic. I know a lot of people when you're watching a game, it's hard to focus on the big boys up front, and we're blessed that excuse me, we're blessed that we have a lot of talent, behind that. Matt and Isaiah and Bryce and Jamil, we're really talented in that way. But man, the guys up front, we were running. We really had a lot of success running the football. But Trey was fantastic. Receiver of the week was Ryan Landrum. Running back was split between Isaiah Valaire and Bryce Dahl, and then our most valuable player was Matt. He was a warrior. He had 32 carries for 261 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he was really good. I just saw Coach Guy showed me that he actually got Player of the Week in the Statesman this week. So that's always fun to see when you see one of our kids recognized. Actually, what we decided was, as a staff, we split the offensive MVP between Matt and the entire offensive line. Because,
I saw that.
We ran for 440 something yards and threw for 120 something yards. So anytime you're putting up, 550, 560 yards, your offensive line has done a tremendous job, and we thought it was a fitting time to honor them.
And we've talked about them a lot this year because it is. I mean, Isaiah and Matt, and, their names get called out, and if we're calling out an offensive lineman's name, there's bigger problems than that.
Yeah, offensive linemen, they usually they only are noticed at bad times. It's kind of like DBs. If people are noticing them, probably something not too good happened.
Exactly. But yeah, it's been real impressive with the offensive line this year.
Hopefully they can keep it up. Again, they got a big challenge this week. Like I said, they play hard. They've got D linemen that really get off the ball quickly, really hard. I got 2 good inside linebackers. It's going to be a great challenge for us.
And you mentioned Bo Jackson on defense, and his name's come up a lot near the end of the season. He's really stepped in.
He's an example of a kid that just had a great offseason, had a great fall, and has just continued to get better and better. I know that just listening to Coach Scott and Coach Rice talk about him, how impressed they are with his progression just over the last year.
That's great. And of course, this week we're playing at 7:30 at Bobcat Stadium down in San Marcos.
It's going to be fun.
So we just need everybody to get there early. Traffic, don't forget about traffic on a Friday night. Getting down to Bobcat Stadium, take the toll road and get there on time and cheer the Rangers on. Good luck, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Visiting with us tonight is Tyler Brown, number 11, wide receiver, senior. Talk about your senior year and everything that's going on with it.
It's just been awesome. Like, I've been playing with these guys since we were in 7th grade, and up until now, just senior year is like a last shot. Like, last time we'll be playing with each other in a Ranger uniform together. Just trying to make it last as long as we can.
And we've talked about that with everybody that's come in here. You guys have the largest senior class.
43, I think.
Yeah, and you guys have been playing with each other since 7th grade. And even people that have come in that weren't part of that, you guys just have a really close group. What's that like, on game day for you?
Well, like, on game days, like, it's quiet most of the time, but once we get in the locker room, before the coaches come in and talk to us, it's like a madhouse. We're like all crazy. We're getting ready for the game. We have music blaring. It's just a good experience.
What is your greatest memory of being a Ranger?
I would say the memory we're making right now as a team. So,
what are your plans after the season? Are you involved in any other sports or?
I'm not involved in any other sports, but I'm planning on helping out during the second period with the younger players.
Oh, very cool.
Being a student coach.
And you're real involved in volunteering too. I see your name come up a lot in volunteering. Is that something that you really enjoy being a Ranger?
And so I'm part of NHS, so I always do volunteering. Plus volunteering in football, so it's just kind of a job to do.
I saw a picture this summer of you stacking books.
Yes.
Was that to prep you for football season, get to all those books?
Yes, it's for hours, so.
Very cool. Well, Tyler, best of luck to you guys at Lockhart down in San Marcos, and it's been fun watching you for 4 years, and best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right. And our final guest this evening is number 34, Grant Ullman, corner, and another senior.
Yes, sir.
What's it like going into the playoffs now? You guys, unfinished business is all about that, and where you guys are heading this week. What's that feel like?
It's amazing, honestly, to extend our season the way that we've had, and to have a chance at making school history makes it even better.
What is one of the coolest things about being part of this team?
The family base around it. I mean, we're all brothers, and we all treat each other like brothers. And I mean, if one person's having a bad day, we go and help them out and things like that.
In all of your years with the Rangers, you get number 34 your senior year. Kind of a big number with Micah Thomas
Yes,
now
sir.
playing for Navy.
Yes, sir.
What's that like?
It's pretty big. I got it, and all the 34 jerseys and all the 34 stuff is all ripped up because of him, but it's okay because I got my number 34.
Is that your personal, is your favorite number?
Yes, sir. It's the number of the Eagle Scout number I got in my Boy Scout troop. I'm
Really?
the 34th Eagle Scout in my Boy Scout troop.
That's very cool. And how is that translated into football and being a teammate like what you guys have?
Well, a lot of what scouting has done is to teach people that are younger than you. So that's helped me a lot with teaching the JV kids about, hey, this stance, you need to drop it a little lower, and you need to turn sharper and stuff like that. And I know how to basically teach them how to do that.
And what are your plans after high school?
To go to college, either UTSA, Texas State, or A&M.
I wish you all the best against Lockhart, and hopefully we keep riding along.
Yes, sir.
Friday night down at Bobcat Stadium, Texas State, down in San Marcos, 7:30 p.m. Be there early, and like Coach Brown said, take the toll road just to make sure that you're there on time. And go Rangers!